Banner's been moved inside. Get in here, get shrunk. We're starting in 30 seconds. There's 8 of these guards at the start, of soldiers. Pile them up on the banner and beat them up. Alright, I'm going to start it up now.
Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Invis dropped on Gayshad. Shaman Epic Cast. Swarm is on. Swarm is on. Bard Epic Cast. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Gayshad. Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Recast Hot. Bard Epic Cast. Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Bard Epic Cast. Recast Swarm.
Alright, custodian time.
Invis dropped on Gayshad.
We can try killing some of the
Swarm is
remnants, stay piled up
Gift of Mana
so
Gayshad. Recast Swarm.
we get AE heals when they die.
Edel Clan
We should
casted
go inactive
Funeral
at
Dirge.
80%. And spawn. I think they come 2 at a time. Or no, 4 at a time.
Recast Swarm.
4 of the Energists, 2 of each, and 2 Mind Builders.
Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Shaman Epic Ready. Recast Swarm. Gift of Mana Gayshad. Gift of Mana Gayshad.
They removed their AE if we kill them, or else we always just let them die in the past. So definitely killing them, we take less damage.
Funeral Dirge Ready. Recast Swarm.
Healers and people can start looting
Funeral Dirge wore
off of them for blockers for later. There's some more remnants. Just one for now.
Gift of Mana Geshad. Gift of Mana Geshad. Gift of Mana Geshad.
Remnant.
Swarm is on. Bard Epic Cast. Geisha Guardian down.
Okay, here come the ads. Casters start on the Energists, melee start on the Mind Melders. I guess it's only 2 Energists at a time.
Swarm is on.
And 2 Mind Melders. Remember, do not blow us up on the Mind Melders, or the Energists, sorry.
Bard Epic Cast. Avoid West. Shaman Epic Cast.
We're good here. Top 3 on aggro. Get the dot on these Energists in the raid version, not just top 1.
Swarm is on.
So
Bard
if you're a
Epic
melee
Cast.
that gets lots of aggro, switch targets frequently on the Energists
Recast Swarm.
once the Melders are down. I presume most of you know who you are if you get lots of aggro or not.
Gift of Mana Geshad. Bard Epic Cast. Dark Boom.
And that's why we don't
Avoid
want to
north.
do that.
Gift of Mana Geshad. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast.
2 more Energists and 2 more Mind Melders after this.
Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Avoid West. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geshad. Swarm is on. Avoid West. Recast Swarm. Gift of Mana Geshad. Recast Swarm.
Alright, Named will be coming back. He's over on the north side at the moment, Woodnar. I marked him for you. He should go inactive at 55% again.
Shaman Epic ready. Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Use Oriad's Bane. Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Gift of Mana Geshad. Bard Epic Cast. Recast Swarm. Shaman Epic Cast. Rela casted Funeral Dirge. Move to name, get on wall side. Recast Hot.
Alright, the teleporting has started. Make sure you're on the outside of him. He'll unroot himself shortly.
Bard Epic Cast. Move to name, get on wall side. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast.
Don't run after the remnants yet.
Funeral Dirge ready.
Now you can go get them.
Funeral Dirge wore off. Move to name, get on wall side. Swarm is on. Geishad Guardian down. Gift of Mana Geishad. Move to name, get on wall side. Gift of Mana Geishad. Svan casted Funeral Dirge.
Alright, you can go get them now.
What's up?
Geishad Auspice up. Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Edel Clan casted Funeral Dirge. Move to name, get on wall side. Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Gift of Mana Geishad. Funeral Dirge ready. Shaman Epic ready. Funeral Dirge wore off.
Right, he's about
Move
going to
to name,
despawn.
get on wall side.
More mind melders and energists.
Swarm is on.
There he goes. Oh no, apparently we get sky
Bard
guards
Epic
now
cast.
instead of mind melders.
Recast Swarm. Swarm is on.
Melee on the sky guards.
Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge wore off. Avoid West. Bard Epic Cast. Swarm is on. Shaman Epic Cast. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geishad. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast. Avoid West. Gift of Mana Geishad. Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Avoid East. Gift of Mana Geshad.
Move to the south just a little bit. We're almost... Some of us are just in the corner of that one.
Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Bard Epic Cast. Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Avoid North. Swarm is on.
Alright, Named will go back active after this. And he will remain active until he dies. We'll get percent-based adds of all the types, I believe. Or certainly at least Energists and Remnants. He'll also start the Polyps at some point, so we need to keep an eye on the middle.
Mystere casted Funeral Dirge. Swarm is on.
I think that's at 40%. Nope, it's apparently now. Polyps are up. Range DPS on the Polyps.
Bard
Keep them
Epic
dead.
Cast. Recast Swarm. Recast Swarm.
Yeah, melee can kill the Remnants.
Swarm is on.
Rangers and casters range DPS on the Polyps, so their aura can't spread.
Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Shaman Epic ready. Bard Epic Cast.
Keep an eye on the other side of the pit. There are polyps up over there too.
Funeral Dirge ready. Bard Epic Cast. Funeral Dirge wore off. Recast Swarm. Fulfin casted Funeral Dirge.
There's Energists. Once again, don't explode them. And a Remnant or two is up.
Recast Swarm. Recast Swarm.
Polyp is up for range DPS.
Bard Epic Cast. Funeral Dirge ready. Light Boom. Funeral Dirge wore off.
Knights, remember you're pulling aggro without attacking on the Energists, please.
Swarm is
I'll
on.
try and find someone to make a trigger for later that'll give us a timer for when it's going to go off again. But we don't have it right now.
Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geshad. Bard Epic Cast.
Remnants.
2 remnant.
Shaman Epic Cast.
Bright Energist, Dark Energist.
Geisha Bullseye up.
It's on the north side.
Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geishad. Bard Epic Cast.
2 polyps up.
Range DPS,
Recast
all of you
swarm.
on the polyps now.
Far side of the pit.
Melee, watch your aggro on Energists. Turn off attack. Wait for the debuff to fade if you got it.
Swarm is on.
So the polyps don't actually spawn in that aura in the middle, do they?
They do. They can spawn down to the very bottom.
They
spawn
can,
on
but the ones I see aren't.
Right.
Bard Epic Cast.
Okay. So if it's not in the aura, give it a call and Melee can go kill it too. So they're not worrying about the turning
Recast
attack
swarm.
off,
Organic's
guys.
the one I'm worried the most about, so anytime I see them on tracking,
Yep, me too.
it gets denounced.
Bard Epic Cast.
See, remnants will start attacking in another
remnants.
3% or so. What was that?
2 remnants on tracking.
One's to the northwest. There's some Energists.
Recast Swarm.
2 polyps.
Polyps are up.
Far edge of the pit. Polyps are down. Dark energy.
Oh, that's why we don't want melee on polyps. They do the AE when they die. Now I remember.
Recast Hawk.
70 range AE from polyps when they die.
Swarm is on. Shaman Epic ready.
So yeah, we'll keep casters on them. Or range DPS.
Gift of Mana Geishad. Shaman Epic Cast.
Turn off attack again. It's coming shortly.
Swarm is on. Swarm is on.
Just the custodian now. Alright.
Bard Epic Cast. Swarm is
Fighting
on.
us now.
Edel Clan casted Funeral Dirge. Move
Named
to
is
name.
on the north
Get on wall
side.
side. Use partially formed lenses or DA clicky now. Recast Swarm.
Polyps.
Get on the polyps range DPS. For some... That remnant needs to be over by us, not on the far side of the room.
Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Funeral Dirge ready. Recast Swarm. Funeral Dirge wore off. Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Move
Name's
to name.
on the east
Get
side.
on wall side.
Bright Dark Energist.
And he's looking
Epic
south, so
Cast.
if you can get on the outside. Actually, he looks in multiple directions, so just get on the outside so you only get hit by one or none if you can. Melee on the remnants, casters
Swarm
on the
is on.
energists. Unless there's a pull-up, then that's top priority.
The polyps right now.
Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Shaman Epic ready.
Polyps, 2.
Gift of
Polyps are up,
Monagashad.
get on them.
1 in the bottom.
Melee, kill the energist, just watch your aggro.
Recast Swarm.
I think you have about 20 seconds till the next one.
Light
Nope.
Boom.
I lied. I seem to do it every
Recast
40
Swarm.
seconds, I think.
Bard Epic Cast. Gift of Monagashad. Rila casted Funeral Dirge. Bard Epic
Polyp's
Cast.
dead.
There are no polyps up there.
Move to name. Get on wall side.
Named is to the south.
Bard Epic Cast.
Bunch
Recast
of you aren't
hot.
making it onto the outside of the named.
Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast.
Remnants.
Funeral
And
Dirge
polyps.
ready. Move to name. Get on wall side.
Names at the
Funeral
south.
Dirge wore off.
Polyps are down.
Energists have to be dead for us to win, so get on
Ashad
'em.
Guardian down. Svan casted Funeral Dirge. Mystere casted Funeral Dirge. Shaman Epic Cast. Gift of Mana Geshad. Funeral Dirge ready. Bard Epic cast. Move to name, get on wall side.
Name to
Funeral
the
Dirge
north.
war off.
2 polyps. Right by the raid. Careful, everyone.
And move the named if we can, away from that polyp. Move the name to the west.
Funeral Dirge ready.
Then we can range that polyp.
Funeral Dirge war off. Recast hot. Bard Epic cast. Bard Epic cast. Gift of Mana Geshad. Gift of Mana Geshad. Move to name, get on wall side. Bard Epic
Energist's
cast.
name is to the east. Sorry, the west. I'm bad at directions.
Gift of Mana Geshad. Bard Epic cast.
Get folks up. If you're high on aggro, turn off attack now.
Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geshad. Geshad auspice up. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geshad.
2 polyps.
Ranged people on the polyps.
Shaman Epic ready. Geshad Guardian down.
Other polyps deep down in the pit.
Recast hot. Swarm is on. Bard Epic cast.
Sorry, remnants right.
Move to name, get on wall side. Recast Swarm.
Names in the southwest.
Gift of Mana Geshad. Recast Swarm.
Yeah, you can't ignore the remnants now. We don't need to kill them.
Shaman Epic cast. Swarm is on. Bard Epic cast. Gift of Mana Geshad. Congrats on your first win. Gina
Alright,
is so proud
good
of
job
you.
on getting that done.
Recast Swarm.
Next raid is in Oriate Covert. Drop this expedition. We'll leave a Smokebane alt in here to babysit the chest. Everyone drop this expedition and head to Covert.
Recast swarm.
Fastest way to AC is probably the guild hall, and then take the guild portal to RE8 Covert, assuming you touched that dragon there. Someone can request that raid if they want now, or whenever they get there. I'm zoning.
Shaman Epic ready. Invis dropped on Gayshad.
Do I have a volunteer who wants to hail the frog at the zone in for me on this one, for when we need dragons done? See, banner is now down up inside.
Someone sent you a tell.
Rebuff up here, a few people died. I'll go over this fight real quick. General Ysira has his front claw and his tail AE, so everybody wants to be on his side at all times. We actually did this raid on the north wall here on beta, because it was easier to keep him aligned that way.
Geishat auspice up.
Start of the event, 4 Spire soldiers will attack. Unless it's all, I think only 2 Spire soldiers attack, sorry. I only see 2. Once they're dead, General goes active, and the 2 Mystics go active. DPS needs to go kill the Mystics. Move to me on the north wall, please.
Someone sent you a tell.
Starting at 80% or so, he'll start calling the different dragons. We need to go down and hail the frog there. Smokebane said he'd do it. Mystere can back him up. He spawns percent-based 2 at a time Spire Guardians. They do the leap attack and Membler on the tank, so get those down as fast as we can. They all need to be dead to win the raid.
Do we think that, like the mission version of this dragon, we have to burn him past a certain phase to avoid the floor tilt mechanic?
Floor tilt is 55 to 40%. We're just going to have to put up with it for a while.
Someone sent you a tell.
It's just not something we can deal with, really, with that many ads up. Unless they changed when the floor tilt is. That's a fairly long section of time. After the floor tilt is done, he will alternate between the big orb of death that paths around the outside of the room and the 2 spires in the middle that will explode for AE damage and mana drain, so we'll alternate between being in the middle and being on the outside. Someone will need to keep an eye out for the orb so we can move and avoid it. It's pretty much instant death in the raid version. Any questions or anyone need more time before I start this up? Okay then, we're going to start it up for the soldiers.
Someone sent you a tell.
Here come 2 Spire soldiers.
Invis dropped on Geishat. Bard epic cast. Shaman epic cast. Bard epic cast. Bard epic cast.
I remember the fun times on beta when these each took like 3 minutes to kill because they had all the hit points.
Swarm is on.
You'd have your sense of fun checked.
Alright,
Gift
when
of
these
mana
die,
Geishat.
everyone go kill the Mystic. I'm going to pull the dragon to us, get on his side.
Geisha bullseye up. Swarm is on. Swarm is on.
Our Mystic's dead now.
Recast Swarm. Gift of Mana Geshad.
We were only used to one Mystic.
Alright, on the dragon.
Bard Epic Cast. Recast Swarm.
Everybody against the wall, center of the target circle. Unless you like.
You can be on the on the room side too. You just
Gift
gotta
of
be on
Mana
his side.
Geshad.
Dragon
Edelclan
is facing
casted
north
Funeral
south.
Dirge.
Healing benefit. You want to sweat your healing if you're near the shop.
Yep.
Recast Swarm. Recast Hot. Swarm is on. Shaman Epic ready. Bard Epic cast.
Ads are up. They'll be coming in shortly. Make sure we swap on them and get them down.
Bard Epic
They
cast.
do a AE knockback and Membler when they
Funeral
jump.
Dirge ready.
2 at a time in the raid version.
Funeral Dirge wore off.
Everyone on the Guardians.
Swarm is on. Swarm is on. Bard Epic cast. Shaman Epic cast. Recast Swarm. Mystere casted Funeral Dirge. Gift of Mana Geshad. Recast Swarm.
Alright, we should start getting dragon emotes soon. 2 more ads are up.
Geshad Guardian down. Gift of Mana Geshad. Bard Epic cast. Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Bard Epic cast. Gift of Mana Geshad. Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge wore off. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geshad. Rila casted Funeral Dirge. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geshad. Bard Epic cast. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast. Recast Swarm. Use Oriet's Bane.
Ads are up.
Hotkey for Manipulator Vanish.
Vanesh.
Hotkey for Manipulator Vanish. Summon Venge. Funeral Dirge
Yeah, that's
ready.
the frog. You gotta save Vanesh to him.
Funeral Dirge wore off. Shaman Epic ready. Recast Swarm. Gift of Mana
Kill
Geshad.
Gilded Guardians first, then we'll get on the
Gift
Manipulator.
of
He
Mana
hasn't.
Geshad.
Well, he had. He might probably still has a ton of hit points, but we'll see.
Recast Hot. Gift of Mana Geshad. Geshad Guardian down. Swarm is on. Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Svan casted Funeral Dirge. Bard Epic Cast. Recast Swarm. Gift of Mana Geshad. Bard Epic Cast. Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge wore off. Gift of Mana Geshad.
This is why we don't like killing the second Manipulator.
Fulfin casted Funeral Dirge. Swarm is on. Bard Epic Cast. Summon Silverwing.
Silverwing, please.
Gift of Mana Geshad.
Ads.
Swarm is on. Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge wore off. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Recast hot. Swarm is on.
Alright, be ready for the floor tilt to start at 55%. We still need to do the dragons down below
Recast
smoke.
swarm.
Mister.
Geisha Auspice up. Bard Epic Cast. Hotkey for pests. Harladar.
Harladar, please. Lots of
Summon
pests are going to be
Harladar.
coming in. She takes a second to take them out.
Edel Clan casted Funeral Dirge. Recast Swarm.
Ads are up.
Swarm is on. Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Gift of Mana Geishad. Swarm is on. Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge wore off.
Wee tilting.
Mystere casted Funeral Dirge. Swarm is on. Recast Swarm. Shaman Epic Cast. Hotkey for Barrier Kakolin. Summon K Colin.
Alright, Kekalin time. Melee DPS
Swarm
is
is
nerfed
on.
for a sec. Get back on his side.
Bard Epic Cast. Swarm is on. Geisha Guardian down. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast. Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge wore off. Recast hot. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast. Rela casted Funeral Dirge.
Ads should
Gift
be
of
up.
Mana Geishad.
And we're going to start moving in a sec.
Gift of Mana Geishad. Swarm is on.
Wee.
Gift of Mana Geishad.
Now kill the ads first.
Recast
It
Swarm.
won't tilt again.
Recast Swarm. Gift of Mana Geishad.
He says
Bard
confidently.
Epic Cast. Funeral Dirge ready. Bard Epic Cast.
Move to the middle.
Funeral Dirge wore off.
We hit 41%. Everyone in the middle. Orb is coming. Get on his side in the middle.
Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Recast Hot.
Okay, I have him facing east-west again. Get in as close as you can on his side.
Swarm is on. Svan casted Funeral Dirge. Gift of Mana Geishad. Shaman Epic ready. Gift of Mana Geishad. Shaman Epic cast. Summon Silverwing. Recast Swarm.
Silverwing, please. Heads are up.
Geisha Guardian down. Bard Epic cast. Gift of Mana Geishad. Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge wore off. Bard Epic cast. Bard Epic cast. Recast Swarm. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geishad. Gift of Mana
Okay, back to
Geishad.
the edge of the room when that dies. Haze from the tendrils are going off now. They're an AE and a mana drain, so do your best to avoid them. Someone keep an
Bard
eye
Epic
out
cast.
behind me for when the orb goes back active.
Gift of Mana Geishad. Gift of Mana Geishad. Hotkey for Manipulator Vanish.
Vanesh,
Hotkey
please.
for Manipulator Vanish. Summon Venge. Bard Epic cast. Recast Swarm.
Get on the Gilded Guardians. Let's just off-tank this Grand Manipulator if we can.
Swarm is on.
We're just off-tanking the Manipulator, don't attack him.
Shaman Epic
Should have
ready.
2 more sets of Guardians, and 2 more Dragons to talk to.
Hotkey for Barrier Kakolin.
Kakolin, please.
Summon K Colin. Bard Epic cast. Shaman Epic cast. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic cast. Bard Epic cast. Gift of Mana Geishad.
Back to the middle. Move it.
Gift of Mana Geishad. Recast Hot.
Guardians have to die.
Swarm is on. Geisha Bullseye up. Swarm is on. Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Gift of Mana Geishad. Swarm is on.
Alright, we're almost there.
Gift of Mana Geishad. Recast
One
Swarm.
more set of ads, one more
Edel
dragon
Clan
with
casted
pests.
Funeral Dirge. Mystere casted Funeral Dirge. Gift of Mana Geishad. Gift of Mana Geishad. Recast Swarm. Bard Epic Cast.
Terribly worried
Hotkey
about
for
mana, we can just
Manipulator
stay in the
Vanesh.
middle.
Hotkey for Manipulator
That's odd.
Vanesh.
Do
Summon Venge.
Vanesh again, we got another Grand
Recast
Manipulator.
Swarm. Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge ready. Shaman Epic ready. Funeral Dirge wore off. Gift of Mana
We should have done
Geishad.
the pests, but that was
Funeral
weird.
Dirge wore off.
Just get
Recast
these Guardians down.
Geisha Guardian down. Bard Epic Cast. Bard Epic Cast. Gift of Mana Geishad. Rila casted Funeral Dirge. Gift of Mana Geishad.
Kill the general.
Gift of Mana Geishad. Bard Epic Cast. Gift of Mana Geishad. Shaman Epic Cast. Gift of Mana Geishad. Funeral Dirge ready. Geishad Auspice up. Funeral Dirge wore off. Gift of Mana Geishad.
Alright, nice work on this guy.
Woohoo! Congrats on your first win, Gina is so proud of you.
Head up top for High Priest. Same instance. If you accidentally dropped it, wait till you zone out, then send me a tell. I can't add you if you're still in the zone. Be careful when you get up here.
Recast hot.
Well, it used to be that those auras were up already for the for the ministers, but they're not up anymore, so that's new. Head over to the southwest corner is where we're going to be. Yes, unfortunately we didn't get to see too much of this event on beta. Get out into the room some. The corner's where the dragon's going to be. Dragon has a frontal and a tail emote separated by 6 seconds, so the tank will have to keep flipping him after the breath and flip him back. That way we won't hit the raid with him, but you guys don't want to be in the corner or else you'll get hit.
Shaman epic ready.
Raid starts with the statue. We'll pull it in. He does nothing. We beat him up. As soon as statue is live, High Priest Huron goes active. We pull him into the corner. As I said, frontal AE, breath, huge dot, followed by tail AE, stun and lots of damage also. Tanks need to be on the ball on flipping him. I did make a trigger for tanks. That's fairly simple. Corey, you might be able to do a better one for us. If you don't want them, they're in your Gena file as breath and tail. Under High Priest you're on. Just like in the group mission, he will spawn acolytes and rectors. The first 2 times we'll kill acolytes and kite the ones we're not killing. Acolytes and rectors have either a breath attack or an AE. It varies wave to wave. I think the breath attack is first. The AE is on the second wave. We'll kill the first acolytes and then we'll kill rectors. So acolytes at 80 and 55%, then rectors the next time things spawn.
Do we think
I
this
think
is like
it's at
the
50.
mission where if you kill the rector, it kills the children? Acolytes?
Yes. But it's a lot bigger of a pain in the butt to have a lot of them alive at once in the raid. So it's safer to kill the first 2 sets of acolytes.
Invis dropped on Gayshad.
You said Eli Ron wouldn't be coming back, Wreck-It? Okay. Unfortunately, I know there's a couple people on the bench, but I'm going to see if I can add a healer who volunteered to help us out first, because I just lost one. Actually, no, we're good. I had an extra one in that group. So I can add one person from the bench. So nice and strange having a bench. But yes, now for the important parts that are a bit harder to deal with, there's the curing. 1/3 of the raid at a time will get the cure emote. That is 18 of you. 9 of you will have to go to purification. 9 of you will have to go to penance. Or punishment and cleansing, sorry. Punishment's in the northwest, cleansing's in the southeast. When you go there, the aura is donut-shaped. It does not encompass the guy in the middle. If you run to the guy in the middle, you will cure yourself, and then when you run out, you will spawn an ad. Going in an aura will spawn an ad if you don't have the correct debuff, and it will spawn an ad if you do not go cure yourself. So it's important you cure yourself correctly and only go through the aura once. After that, starting at about 40%, enchanters and bards need to take note. There will be guys that are called messengers of some sort that spawn out in the hallway here, where we ran up. They need to be mezzed 3 times to chase them off with single target mezz. And it only counts if they are unmezzed at the time of them being mezzed. It also says High Priest breaks mezz every 25 seconds, so we don't need to worry about breaking it ourselves, but we do need to keep an eye on them. There will be the auras of the goddess and such around the room. We can't do much about those because we just need to be in this position. If you can move the acolytes and rectors out of them when we're fighting them, so be it. We're not going to move the dragon. Any other questions before we start this up? Let's make sure our rebuffs are done at the banner. As I said, we didn't get to practice this one much on beta, so if we win in one shot, I will be more than shocked.
How are we handling rectors?
Rectors and acolytes, we will kite them, and then we'll pull them in one at a time to the base back of the dragon. We'll kill acolytes the first 2 times, then we'll kill rectors after that. Then we'll kill acolytes again as they spawn.
Can we not just pull rectors' faces into the wall so they don't AE the raid? All right.
Okay, I noticed in my tank key I did not make a tank key for the statue. So Corey, are you able to tank the statue for me? Alright, we're gonna start this up then.
Event is running.
Here comes our stony
Bard
friend.
epic cast. Swarm is on. Bard epic cast. Bard epic cast. Edel clan casted funeral dirge. Fuffen casted funeral dirge. Bard epic cast. Swarm is on. Face adds away from raid. Shaman epic cast.
Boy, he does not get very close to the corner, so get out behind him. This is as close to the corner as I can get him.
Gift of Mana Geshad.
Kill those acolytes first. Kite the other
Recast
two.
swarm. Funeral dirge ready. Funeral dirge wore off. Funeral dirge ready.
Make sure we face the rectors, or the acolytes and rectors away from the raid when we're fighting them, or take them
Recast
into the
hot.
wall.
Funeral dirge
Their
wore
breath
off.
is bad also.
Recast swarm.
Actually, probably into the wall is probably the best. Simmerl's right. That's just so we don't kill the kiters too. Next acolytes will have
Gift
a
of Mana
normal A,
Geshad.
though not a breath.
Rila casted funeral dirge. Swarm is on. Gift of Mana Geshad.
They should come at 80%, I think.
Bard epic cast. Geshad Guardian down. Gift of Mana Geshad.
So that purple AE. Avoid it?
No, that just
Bard epic
hastes
cast.
them, which doesn't really have
Gift
an
of Mana
effect if they're
Geshad.
slowed. We don't want to move the dragon because we don't want to get people hit by stuff.
Gift of Mana Geshad.
But you can avoid it on the acolytes and rectors.
Gift of Mana Geshad. Bard epic cast. Funeral dirge ready. Funeral dirge wore off. Bard epic cast. Recast swarm. Gift of Mana Geshad. Svan casted funeral dirge.
2 acolytes.
Use Oriet's Bane. Bard epic cast. Shaman epic ready.
Kill the acolytes.
Shaman epic cast. Gift of Mana Geshad. Funeral Dirge ready. Swarm is on. Funeral Dirge war off. Geisha Bullseye up. Gift of Mana Geshad.
Alright, next ad should come around 55%. I'm not sure if the emotes start now or at 50. Oh, there they go. Emotes now. Go cure
Gift of
yourself.
Mana Geshad. Mystere casted Funeral Dirge. Recast Swarm.
Looks like that's 2, 3 ads. If we see your name, that means you're failing. Get on those ads. They have a AE stun and everything. Good lord,
Bard
guys.
Epic cast. Recast Hot.
See if we can get those down.
Swarm is on. Bard Epic cast. Bard Epic cast. Funeral Dirge ready. Funeral Dirge war off.
Well, they AE'd and killed us. We can't fail that often. Preferably, we can't fail at all. It looks like 2 people ran into the wrong aura twice, and another 4 or 5 people just didn't go cure at all. I have a feeling it worked for some people since we didn't get 24 of them.
Shaman Epic ready.
We can afford to get maybe 1 or 2 around if people fail, but we can't deal with 8 or 9 since they all do that nasty
Geisha
AE.
Guardian down.
Let it reset, and we'll rebuff and go again.
Recast Swarm. Raid reset.
Alright, it's reset now. Obviously, our main point of failure there is the curing.
One challenge is that you get the emote to run to one corner or the other and then get stunned and can't make it. I imagine we're going to see that for a few people every round. There's an AE stun that seems to go off a lot during that raid.
When you're rezzed, head back to the banner. If you got stunned, you ran to the wrong one.
I was stunned standing under the dragon, not running to either one of them.
And if you got stunned at the dragon, that means you got hit by the tail, probably. Which means you weren't directly behind him, or I didn't flip him quite right.
Question, would it be possible to have the dragon nose in this corner where I'm at and tail into the wall the other side? That way people running to either emote wouldn't have to risk a head or a tail thing as they flip it back and forth. They may be caught in transit.
I
I imagined it was a cone. My bad.